Hi, Craig. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Congratulations on the film.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Very
you.
powerful story.
Oh, thank you.
I just wanted to know. I have so many questions, but first we'll start with what made you want to tell this story, specifically.
I'm really attracted to stories about working class people and try to make an epic story of their life. I think it started with Hustle and Flow, but I think it started earlier than that. I think it was really the movies of the 80s. You know, I mean, if you kind of look at movies like Footloose, you look at movies like Purple Rain or, Pretty in Pink. These were people that really didn't have a lot of money and really didn't have a lot of power in their life. But there was these tales, these love stories, or these one person against the whole machine stories that you rooted for them. And I think that when I saw this story, this documentary about this couple, I became inspired by them. I felt like this could be a really fantastic love story with a music backdrop. But at the same time, it's really about people who don't have much and try to do a lot with it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was asking you and Kate, and I said, very intense question. Is it wrong to dream? No. But if it's not wrong to dream, is it wrong to continue the dream, pursuing a dream of something that might not be working for you?
Right. Right. Well, I mean, I think that's the hard thing, right? Because many people, I think, look at musicians or people that are artists and maybe they can't afford their rent or things aren't going well financially for them. And what's the first thing that people say? It's like, well, when are you going to drop that hobby and maybe get serious about your life? But I don't think it's so easy for artists to just drop that because it really is fundamentally who they are. And I think that people who aren't artists don't quite understand that. They don't understand that to not do that thing that you were put on this planet to do is kind of a death sentence to some extent. Going hungry would probably be a relief compared to not being able to express what's in your mind and in your heart.
And what about your cast? Did you know that it wanted Hugh and Kate to play this? Were they their first choice?
Definitely Hugh was my first choice, and then as soon as Hugh brought up Kate, it's my first choice too, and we immediately went to Kate because I've just known her for so long, and we've been trying to find the right movie, and this was just the perfect time for her. It really was, and not just Hugh and Kate, but it's just I feel like it's a fantastic ensemble cast. I mean, everybody's just really a joy, from Jim Belushi and Fisher Stevens, but we also have these new up-and-coming actors with Ella Anderson and King Princess. It's really a special ensemble cast.
And how did you work? The chemistry they had, they were fantastic. But how did you work on directing them both through the humor, the grief, and the healing?
I have to say this is the one movie that I feel like I kind of went a little differently with a style of direction. I tried to, and maybe it's just maturity, but I tried to embrace more of a jazz element with myself. And I don't necessarily mean that musically. I mean, I would come up and not give specific direction. I would be like, hey, you're kind of hollering. What if it was a prayer? I would try to get a little bit creative with how I would guide their performance, and I found that it was so much better. It was so much more enriching, the choices that they made, as opposed to me coming in and micromanaging everything. And what that did was it created a lot of creativity on set, but it also created a lot of trust. So we could do scenes with really intense emotion, but we could also do scenes where everybody's having a good time singing Crunchy Granola Sweet. So I have to say it was this old director dog actually learned some new tricks.
Wow. No, congratulations again. Thank you for telling real people's story, which we need more than this. Not like a live hero or exaggerated. And good luck on the future.
Oh,
thank you again.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thanks,
that. Thank
Craig.
you. Pleasure.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.